It's not about the how, it's about the what. When you're trying to manifest something specific, whether it's a person, whether it's money, whether it's a home, whether it's a car, whatever it may be, don't focus on how you're going to get it. Just focus on what you want. I remember back in undergrad, I made a Facebook post saying that I wanted to work half the amount of hours and make double what I was making at that time. That time I didn't know about the law of assumption, about manifestation, law of attraction. It was kind of like I just put it out there. And even though I said it as kind of a joke, I meant it. You know, who doesn't want to work half the amount of hours and make twice as much as they're making now? I just knew that the hustle culture was never for me. The grinding, it was just never something I wanted to do. Fast forward, I ended up getting my master's degree. I worked in mental health for many years, working full time, all that stuff. And then there was a point where I was in between jobs. So I was just doing all these little odd jobs here and there. I picked up a part-time job on Sundays as a delivery driver for a meal prep company. I met someone there. We eventually went from delivery drivers to cooks to doing the marketing for the company to pretty much taking over the entire company. So she and I decided we can do this, but better. And so we did. We ended up going and creating our own meal prep company. And it ended up being pretty successful. And I ended up making twice as much as I did when I was working in mental health for half the amount of hours per week. Now, by this time, I had already adopted the mindset of manifestation and the law of attraction. And it was something that I did have on my gratitude list, manifestation list, but it's something I didn't really think about for a couple years at least. And I definitely did not think it was going to be in the food industry, considering I got my master's degree and my background was in mental health. So you just never know. You never know how the how is going to happen. You just know the what. And that's why I stress, don't worry about the how. The how will work itself out. Just put the what out there in the universe and be open to possibilities. If I would have said no to being a delivery driver to that meal prep company, I wouldn't have been where I am right now. And my ego was bruised. When my friend first offered me this job, he was like, it just, a part-time job on Sundays. I felt like I was going backwards considering I was working my way up the corporate ladder or the mental health ladder or whatever it may be. But I'm glad I said yes to the opportunity because I ended up meeting my business partner. We created our own company. I worked half the amount of hours, made twice as much. And because of that, I was able to meet my now partner. And you just never know. You never know the blessings of life and the way the domino effects work. These stories like this, I'm very curious to hear more about it. Go ahead and leave a comment and let me know how that worked out for you, because I know I'm not the only one who has experienced something like this. I'm Sonia, and if you would like more tips and tricks on how to manifest an easy life,